trade with Exness. Our funds are 100% safe because we know that no matter what happens, our money is ours. Trade with instant withdrawals. Exness, born to trade. We trade with Exness. We have the advantage of stable and tight spreads. That's why others crumble, while we stand tall. Trade with tight and stable spreads. Exness, born to trade.
Hello. What's up? It's me. Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? How was the weekend? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys enjoy your weekend with last week's profits? Oh, wait a second, though, that profit wasn't enough. That was okay. It wasn't enough for that Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maybach, huh? Well, in that case, don't worry because we have lots of craziness that is still yet to come this week. There are lots of things that I have to talk and discuss that involves not just about gold but also about Bitcoin, also about what's happening this week, what's moving the market this week, along with the changing political situation in America, along with the cryptocurrency, what do you say, Parma bull rally and all that craziness. Let me buckle up and one by one unreveal what we're gonna do this week. First of all, let's talk about what's happening this week. This week, first of all, today is gonna be a little bit calm, like calm before the storm. Today is what do you call Canada, Europe, France, and America bank holiday. Okay, so it's gonna be calm, but as you have seen, I've been trading on crypto on the weekend, and I was even streaming over here, and I was even giving some signals on the Telegram group. So what's happening in the cryptocurrency is that they're over optimistic right now. They push crypto and it touched 80. Now there's a relationship between crypto market and stock market. Right now, the stock market, hold on a second. Yeah, right now the stock market over here is sitting at all-time high, okay? Roughly around 6,000. Now the reason I'm focusing and I'm talking about crypto market, and I'm gonna come to gold, is that you need to understand what's happening in the market. If you don't understand, then you won't be able to plan for the week. We are planning for the entire week, okay? We're gonna open our trades today and tomorrow, and we will carry those trades till Friday. Now, what we have this week is today there is no news, okay? But tomorrow, what do you say? Where was it? Mhm. Today there is no news, but tomorrow we have some exciting news. We have where is that chart? If anybody in the is from UK, he has to watch out for claimant count, which is like unemployment claims. And in short, tomorrow we don't have anything to, which is good. So we have 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, to open trades. And on Wednesday, which is the most important day, because on that day we will have lots of what you call momentum movement. We have CPI. So before the CPI, we're gonna see market move. It's like there are several things, market is gonna move pre-CPI and post-CPI. Now, the reason this week is really important is this week is more important than the previous week. Last week we had elections and a bunch of other stuff going on, and I don't know if you guys were watching Powell's speech or carefully or not, but the kind of irritation Powell had was some of the something that was not seen before. Now I know I know this is boring stuff, but you have to understand during the Powell speech, hey, what's up, Zoravar? Uh, Remind me if I forget something, I will, don't worry, gold is not pushing today. Gold is gonna be in a sideways range because I'm gonna come to that later on. First of all, let me just finish about what do you say, a complete analysis, because I am not posting any weekly analysis. So it's Monday, so the first thing is you're gonna hear from me the weekly plan and the weekly analysis. First things first, we're gonna do a recap of last week, then we're gonna quickly move on to what's coming this week. Okay, last week when we had the FOMC meeting minutes, okay, and after that the press conference, you paid notice that the crypto market was rallying, the stock was rallying, dollar index, gold, crypto, stock market, everything was climbing. I mean, people were like losing their mind and shit. And during the speech, none of the reporters from various news channels asked the so-called important questions regarding unemployment rate or the inflation rate. Everybody wanted to hear, bro, you didn't find no broker for your crypto, for UK crypto. Unfortunately, I found one. I don't know if it's available for you guys. I found it's called Maxi. Let me. The name of the broker is MEXC. Let me type it down. It's called MEX. See this. This is the crypto broker for UK. I don't know if this is available for you. It is for some of my friends. I don't know if you can access this or not, but if you can, then tell me. I'll hook up some copy trading over there. Yeah, where was I? What was I talking about? Yeah. So during the Powell speech, none of the reporters, they asked concerning questions regarding inflation rate. Bro, can you do some research and analysis on gold during the period of election? Yeah, I'll do the analysis, but let me tell you one thing. I know you guys should also ask me questions between. I was going through history and see always doing. Listen, the thing is, yes, you are right. You have to understand one thing, that Donald Trump might have won, okay, the US presidential election, but he will not take charge of the office till the end of December. In January first week he will take charge. It means right now Biden is the president and can pass whatever law he wants in Congress, okay? And even you have to understand the relationship. There's so much stuff that needs to be discussed. There is stuff regarding what do you say, There's stuff regarding Fed. Then there is stuff regarding. Let me first type down, what's. Hmm. Okay, you guys ready? I know people will leave, people are here just for the signals. Okay, first of all, Ravar, your number one question was that during this time of the year, the market is always bearish. First of all, to understand one thing, November, December are the 2 months in which the trading volume is really less. Why? Because it is that time of the year in which in America and Europe people they celebrate Christmas, okay, and they take off because they work the entire year, okay, they work entire year, and this is why you will find the volume really less in the market. When there is less volume in the market goes sideways range. This is why you will not see um, gold breaking, all time high, or you will not see gold break, retesting support or resisting. You will just see market moving in a sideways range. Now this is also good and bad at the same time. The good thing about this is that during November, December, when the holidays are coming in, the the there are different various people who are trading. I mean types of there are institutional traders, there are big companies, the giants, and Citadel, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and a bunch of other hedge fund companies. Their volume decreases because they go on holiday, they could go on vacations whole month, and they won't come back till January. Now there are some rogue traders over in this time of the people are doing scalping. A lot of you will find a lot of scalpers during this time frame. In November, December, its market is ranging. So they you have to change. Sorry, you have to trade differently. It's not like you will swing or you will long the entire year. Every month is differently. These 2 months, November and December, is the most dangerous month of trading. My mentor used to advise me not to even come anywhere near trading these 2 months, because way back market was such volatile bouncing. It will be sideways range. It will be this is good for scalpers. You can take large lot sizes and scalp them sideways ranges. Okay, this is the nice thing. The bad thing is that there will be days when the market will be dead. Because of the lack of liquidity, lack of volume in the market, you will die to see a 40-50 pip move. But let me come on the bright side. For the past 2 3 years, I have been seeing that trading in these 2 months, November and December, is different. Now you much more volume is observed. I hope this clears your question. And yeah, and And the one more question, uh, when every time after the election, there's 2 month time period in which the next president, he has to take charge of the office. So during this time, the market also goes in a sideways range. Now coming back to where I was talking about, that let me come to this later. Day one. I need day one time frame. Now this is day one. Okay. Now as it is observed over here, you see this upward trend. Now elections are done. We still are in an upward trend. Now now the market will go sideways range. Okay, or it can go a triangular way, or what do you say, a wedge, like this one. Two things can happen, and during this time you can a new war front maybe in Taiwan, or some Iran attacking to Israel, supersonic, some crazy escalation of Middle East crisis might throw it up again, but till then this thing will be sideways ranging. Now this clears your, I hope this clears your head, that keep this in your mind, that in these 2 months don't expect gold to make all-time high. Okay, it will go really slowly. Now I will come back to how we will trade, but keep this in your mind. It will be only expect these two things: sideways range or breakout after this wedge. Now coming back to what I was discussing. Now what do you say, election, Donald Trump 2.0. Now Donald Trump, as everybody knew, when he was taking charge of the office, he was optimistic. He was saying that how he's going to fire a bunch of people who were ruining the so-called fiscal policy of America and monetary policy, and were responsible for the heightened inflation and the weak labor market and whatever they went through. And now he was says that he will fire them, and he also was saying that Powell needs to resign because they need somebody else on his place. Right now the Fed is like a banking cartel. Nobody can fire Powell. I was saying before you asked me those questions, that what was the reason about whatever you question you were asking me, and I clearly answered that sorry, what am I even saying? I'm so fucking tired. As I was saying, that last week when Powell was doing the press conference, the reporters did not ask him any question regarding recession, inflation. They were just more interested in what his response will be. That they say that Donald Trump administration is asking for you. Will you resign if the president says so? And I will play that clip in a bit of minute. And he clearly, with a that mean face, he said no. This is where I was saying that Fed is like a Fed. The job of the Fed is to yeah. He said no, and not just no, with that mean ass look on his face, like a sinister, like no, like nobody, because according to the law over there, nobody can fire him, nobody can, but there is a way to take him out by doing protest and blah blah blah, and I mean make a situation in which he is socially awkward for him, then he resigned. But and he has a really big role. We saw gold down below 2000, around 1600 to 2000 range. It was because of him. Right now if we are sitting at 2700, it is because of Powell. Powell is to be blamed. And how he is because he did nothing. He absolutely did nothing. If he wanted, he would have. But right after election, the whole rate cut frenzy started. Even right now, elections happened. All right, and you will start seeing the same pattern. That gold will start pumping again. As soon as Donald Trump takes office, it will pump up, and you know, if it hit 4,000 till the end of 2025, don't be surprised. Things are really gonna be nasty. And coming back to where what I was saying, that yeah, election right now, this was the period, if I can remember correctly, this was the Donald Trump's era, right? No, this one, it was around here, right? And I will find it actually. And the market was basically sideways range. As soon as he took charge, it went up, skyrocketed. And right now, the same, same situation where this is also, it's gonna be, in short, it's gonna be sideways range. Maybe it goes up this, maybe we have this sideways range, large one, but we will have this sideways range. And in this sideways range, we will see price bouncing off back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, any more questions? If you don't have any, here getting, hey sir, no, in Dubai, bro, is snowing there. Yeah, it's snowing in Dubai. I mean, it's happening. They're saying that this is some biblical sign, but this is also the use of, what do you say? They've been shooting, they're playing with actually weather. That heavy rainfall that happened in Dubai, that nearly drowned it. It was because they were shooting. What is that fucking thing? Chemicals, those things they shoot in the clouds to make it rain, because it's so fucking hot. And they and they shot a lot. This is why you saw that. And they were experimenting again, of course. They made it snow. It did not happen. They are playing with the climate over there, and it's gonna cause them actually. Not yet, bro. You can carry, okay, if anything comes. Yeah. So as I was saying, because I'm going through this, and Powell versus Trump, you already know Trump wants Powell to resign, but he's not gonna resign. Let me play that video now. Let me find it first. Right now, people are like, give us the damn signal. Bro, it's bank holiday today. I'm streaming just for the sake of weekly analysis and everything. If you have trades running on buy, good. What can you possibly do in a market like this? Foul. Okay. So, did you guys hear what he said? You have to listen it carefully, and you have to see, especially he was angry. He was like, "Who the hell is gonna fire me?" He was authoritative, and he was, in short, he doesn't wanna leave. He's gonna make things worse. And okay, let me do this. Now the reason, let me play this again for anybody who's okay. I'll play it again. Wait. Listen carefully, everything. No sound.
Not permitted
Can you
under
hear now?
law. So just a message that over here at the Fed is independent. It is independent of the White House, and it is trying to get
Can you hear
inflation
now?
under control without hurting the overall economy by moving
Is
interest
the voice
rates.
coming now?
And the Fed chief saying we're going to continue to do that work.
And so I'm curious, Professor, to get your take here, because the Federal Reserve isn't supposed to be political, but Trump has said he wants influence on interest rates. If Trump tries to interfere in Fed decisions, or if Trump asks for Powell's resignation and he refuses, what happens?
I mean, the legal advice seems to be that Powell gets to stay. Look, this is actually one of the most important issues for monetary policy. We tend to obsess about the blips, the little ups and downs, a quarter of a percentage point here or there. But what really matters is making sure that we continue with the American institutions that have served us so well. The US has pulled off a soft landing. We've got low inflation. We've managed that without raising unemployment at all. Compare it to a country like Turkey, where a strongman leader did involve himself with monetary policy. That leader told the central bank what to do, and was the effect of that was to push inflation to 50, 60 or 70%. So this is the stuff that really matters.
Christine, back to the Fed decision yesterday and the inflation picture right now. They cut it, but they did signal they're still concerned that it's not firm that we're going the right way and will stay in that trajectory, right?
So they always say they're data dependent. So they're watching to see if the labor market, the job market gets a little weaker, or conversely, if the economy stays really strong. It has been stronger than expected for a couple of years. Does that spin off more inflation next year? And so maybe they have to pause in January, not cut interest rates again. He did say the economy is solid. The job market is solid. He used the word remarkable to talk about the economy. It is the strongest in the world right now. The U.S. economy is, despite what voters said, quite frankly, when they really voted on their unhappiness about the American economy. But the Fed chief saying, look, we're getting inflation under control. Job market is still robust. The economy is growing at almost 3%. That's a good position to be in.
Okay. So here's the thing. You heard what they said, right? They're worried about the labor market. They're worried about the unemployment, and they're also worried about the monetary policy. Now, those of you who don't understand what monetary policy is, basically, when I say that either they're gonna cut the interest rate or they're gonna hike the interest rate, that means monetary policy. Now we already saw that we got two interest rate cuts. Okay, that wasn't needed because economy was already too strong. But as I say, whenever there is a rate hike, there will be a rate cut. Rate hike happened a year ago, 75% base point. So they had to do it. It's like even if you don't, even if the America didn't need a rate cut, but they had to do it anyway. And just like right now, we got a rate cut, even though we now it's necessary. Next year is gonna be really necessary for a rate hike, but let's see when we will get that. But as for now, main concern of America, reboost the labor market, monetary policy, and keeping the unemployment rate. Now, those of you who don't even understand, like, what the hell is he talking about? Give us the damn signal, probos, where to buy, where to sell. Bro, listen, I can do that, okay? You can make your whatsoever profit, but I'm giving my time to you, okay? My time which will not come back. In return, what I'm asking you to pay attention, because if you don't pay attention to these details, you won't be anywhere. You won't understand anything. These candles, they don't go up and down by themselves. They are moved by the forces. The forces which the power you cannot see. The only way to understand is to listen. I know the boring stuff is where all the money is. Imagine if you listen to me carefully and after 2 months you are able to make 100 grand. It's because of knowledge, right? If 10 years ago somebody would have told me, Pro would buy crypto, or don't even buy, just do those damn stupid ass things on internet and you'll get 1000 airdrops, 1000 Bitcoin. I'm doing stupid stuff. I would have done it, but there are people who did it just because they were lucky. But knowledge it is, right? Now I'm telling you what the monetary policy is, what the fiscal policy is. Same here, bro, if somebody told me. But now we cannot talk about the past. What's done is done, right? We can learn from it, and then what we learn from it, not to make those mistakes again, to plan ahead, to think ahead. And how do we do that? By being in present. Be present at the moment and understand what's happening, and try to understand, because these people right now, and this is how it is. The common man, he never come out of the cycle of poverty because he doesn't plan ahead. He just live in the moment. He go to the workplace, he works, come back after a month, he gets his paycheck, pays all the bill first, then he goes grocery shopping, goes take his wife, girlfriend on shopping, restaurant, you know and the daily routine and stuff, and that's it. This is life. He will not think out of the box. But those people in the administration, government officials, they will plan everything that they will do in next 5 years, all those policies that are coming. You saw what Donald Trump said to Nancy Pelosi. He said that she sold, what was that, shares, there was some company shares, they were going bankrupt. So before they were filed for bankruptcy, Nancy Pelosi, she sold all her shares and got away with millions of dollars. And how everybody knows this, because in America you can basically see each and every bureaucrat what they're buying and selling. Bureaucrats, they have all the information. When I say bureaucrats, I mean people who are in parliament. They have all the information before it's released. Okay, it's not even released. First of all, it's just like an insider news. They know which company is getting sued, what lawsuits are there, so they use this unfortunate information to place in their huge trades. So those of you who are interested in stock trading, they they keep they use specific websites to track their portfolio. I know a lot of people who see what you keep an eye on the portfolio of Nancy Pelosi just to see what she's buying, what she's selling. So so they also do that, copy her trades to stay profitable. In short, I know it's the boring stuff, people aren't not interested, but it is what it is, right? See, as I said, there's not going to be any volume because it's bank holiday in America and Europe, so it's going to be sideways range. And as I say that, we saw Tokyo open at 2684, came down. This is Tokyo low 2666, and we are in a sideways range. Low volatility, low volume. So don't fight it. Just listen to the weekly analysis. Okay, don't beat yourself. Your gold is not going anywhere. It's just gonna be massaging this sideways line. So as I was saying, we have this scenario, all right? Let's do this. Yeah, so this sums up basically last week. Plus China stimulus got announced. I think I was watching news today in the morning, and China, they just announced, let me see where it is. They were China, yeah, Beijing announced 10 trillion yuan, which is $1.4 trillion stimulus package basically for local governments. And I think, and yeah, this morning too, a lot of American, what was it? I think it was Reuters or Bloomberg, what they reported this morning during the Tokyo session. America, they took a lot of money out of, Chinese stock market. I mean, in billions of dollars. Just right after they announced this stimulus package. There's the reason, because whenever Donald Trump comes, it's like trade war starts going, happening with China. You see tension with China more than Biden wasn't even doing anything. But whenever Trump comes, he's like try to act bossy, and then things get worse. Where is that? Because Trump is not a politician, he's a businessman. And people take his words seriously. This is why you saw the crypto market pumping, because he took everybody. By the way, I was scalping. Let me show you. I was scalping the crypto. Short, buy, then short over here. I still have shorts running from here. I'm so wasted. I'm awake. I'm like awake since last night, working, doing the research and everything. So yeah, coming back to what's happening this week is, you guys understood, I'm still reading the FOMC every year, and he said in his speech, gonna bring more business and jobs. This and yeah. And the thing is that you need to understand how to trade during different government. Biden, he did not do anything. In Biden era, gold was pumping. Okay, you saw dollar weakness. Now Trump is coming. Don't trade in the same way you are trading. If you are somebody who trades Euro USD and GBP USD, you have to now be more careful. If you are somebody who was buying, let's just say over here, okay, Euro USD, the entire sentiment on Euro USD changed. Look at this. I was buying Euro USD. Right now, after he won the elections, this drop happened. Now the entire sentiment have changed. Donald Trump is back, so the greenback rally is means that dollar is gonna be bullish. It's gonna be bullish for dollar. Unnecessary. Now you just need to keep an eye on dollar index. And how can I forget this? The monthly inverse. You see this? This was during this is called an inverse candle. Kinda look like a dick, but ignore it. But this is called a inverse, and this was formed during the after COVID. Okay, dollar pumped. Okay, this was dollar strength, and right now we see this. Then after this we saw this little jump, and and right now this is this month's candle. Right now the Donald Trump one. So we might see this dollar. This entire time frame period in which over here this is over here, you can see November and December. Okay, this was during this time frame Donald Trump. So in short, what I'm trying to say is that we're gonna see a greenback rally right now. So if you are somebody who's trading major currencies, specifically dollar, you have to take into consideration not to fucking buy Euro USD. Even if Euro USD is pumping, you have to wait and then see the direction. Right now Donald Trump is back. Till he takes charge of the office, the market is gonna be greenback rally. If you are somebody who has emotional or either like a egoistic trader who's like, no, I'm gonna buy Euro USD, the market is gonna bitch slap you. Don't try to revenge trade. Okay, don't be a lunatic. I was bullish on Euro USD. Okay, but Donald Trump came back. My sentiment is entirely changed now. It's going down. It's officially going down now. So I am saying keep an eye on monthly, and this is an inverse. Okay, you saw this. Now this thing is gonna. Now you have to keep in your mind that DXY is gonna cross above 110, and that is gonna happen within next 2 months. Don't even try to buy anything on your USD. Even switching back to GBP JPY. This is GBP JPY. Okay, a lot of people in UK, they are traders, fellow traders. Okay, this was my setup. The sell entry setup is nothing you guys won't understand. In short, try to understand. Day one. See this? Entire sentiment has changed. See, this was the time period. Donald Trump time period. This is back. He left the office. It went up, right? Now the greenback rally. This is why you gonna see the end. You see this entire drop. How will you? I'm not predicting anything. First of all, I'm following the market, and you guys gonna do the same thing. You guys gonna follow it. It's like you are in a dark room. Okay, you need a flashlight, and what is your flashlight? Dollar index. Please, I'm saying again, don't be some guy who just open up Euro USD, and he says, oh look, a hammer I inverted. Don't be, nobody fucking does this. If anybody in the Wall Street see you trading like this, he'll be fucking laughing at you. Look at, the first thing you do in the morning is look at dollar index. Okay, you look at this day one, where dollar is going, is pumping, dollar strength, quietly buy, quietly wait for the retracement, come back, you say okay, this 1 hour is up, I'll buy. My mentor during this time, during Donald Trump, when Donald Trump took the office, my mentor was, I don't know why, he was revenge trading, he was buying euro, and he had 43 non-stop loss trades which were lost. Why? Because I was telling him to sell. He was, no, it's gonna go up, no, it's gonna go up, and you see these spikes, it would go up a little bit, boom, down, large spike, little bit go up, damn, time down, and he was like on every green candle he would buy, and he kept on falling. And at that time, I was shorting. Let me share a screenshot. At that time, it was some other broker. Let me find the screenshot. Hold on a second. During that time, I was showing it to somebody. I'm sorry, I'll keep this open. And yeah, one more thing, that when the greenback rally comes, you also have to buy yen. Wait a minute, my chat. Wait a second. Yeah. So yeah. So one more thing you have to keep in your mind is when the dollar index is going up. Okay. Of course, dollar is going up. So remember this. Remember this. What? When dollar index will go up, of course, dollar will become stronger, right? On Euro USD, GBP USD, you will see, dollar pumping, and at the same time, what is this? Tell me, will it go up or down? I'm asking you guys. Will yen go up or down? I'm not giving any signals right now because market is sideways. This is an educational, and it's a little bit. Come on, come on, guys. Be active on chat. 6 people are watching. Nobody even knows this. Don't be shy. Even if you're wrong, at least try to. Hey, what's up, Ritik? It will go down, right? Let me tell you. Let's take on. So, Pratik, you are right. It will go down. So, remember this. So that means when dollar index is going up, Euro USD, you will be selling, selling Euro USD, right? And what will be you doing in with, what the fuck? The fuck? Bank of China. Show me off. And what will be you doing with, what do you say, yen on JPY, GBP, JPY, you will be in short, when DXY is going up, dollar is going up, that means you're gonna be selling dollar, okay? And yen will lose its value. So what will you do? You will buy the opposite. If it let's just say GBP, JPY, you will be buying GBP. If it's Euro JPY, if it's Euro JPY, you're gonna be, the fuck am I doing? You're gonna be buying Euro. And if you are on a USD JPY pair, then the most important question, what will you do then in this pair? Come on guys, tell me, what will you do in this pair? When dollar goes up, when dollar index goes up, you will buy gold, of course, right? Sorry, what the fuck am I saying? You will sell dollar, right? Selling dollar means purchasing dollar, right? When I say buy dollar, it means that on a Euro USD pair, you will be selling it. Understood? When I say dollar index goes up, buy dollar, it means you will go and sell Euro USD. Yeah, so same scenario over here. In this situation, you're gonna be buying USD. So what we will get back is, we will get this sweet combination back. Now this looks something else, don't overthink. What the fuck did I do? So we will get this combination. A lot of people would say no, it wasn't. Try to focus on this. Yen was dropping down a lot because of, and by the way, we have to keep an eye on the JPY too, because Bank of Japan, they did try to hike interest rate in June, July, and we saw what happened in August. Four trillion dollar wiped off from the planet Earth. Is there any more correlation with dollar index? Listen, this is not correlation, this is experience. What I shared right now is not correlation. This is actually how we traded during the Trump era. And first of all, there is no correlation between dollar index and gold. There was back then, but now there is no correlation. So don't expect any correlation between. You only have to understand this thing by which I said right now. This is for forex related only. Okay, don't, first of all, don't try to bring gold into this. Understand? Keep gold away. I haven't come to gold. Gold is a different animal. I will come to gold, but as for now, if you understood this part, this should be enough for you how to trade. In short, if you wake up in the morning, okay, your wife beat you, your girlfriend beat you, your boss yelled at you, you got fired, you have fucking last paycheck in your bank, what you do is deposit it over here and you fucking sell. You don't even need to see if it's CPI or PPI. And if you just come here and you say, what is Trump? fucking sell. You will just sell this. And believe me, this thing will drop like fuck. Yeah, it was a bad joke, but I had to crack it anyways. Now, after I, shared my wisdom with you, I feel really, blessed. Let's talk more about what's happening this week. This week, we have, what do you say? Tomorrow we have no news, no high impact news, okay? We just have FOMC member Waller speaks, and if somebody trades, GBP JPY or and GBP USD, and is from UK and trades what do you say UK stocks and a bunch of other stuff, then he has to keep an eye on the climate count. A higher climate count would pump what do you say pound. So yeah, but I think it can backfire if it comes. In short, what I think will happen is gonna USD GBP USD is gonna drop tomorrow, given that what kind of a data we are expecting. But nevertheless, and on Wednesday is the most important day. Wednesday we have CPI and FOMC member Kashkari. He's gonna be speaking a lot. He's gonna be tweeting a lot. So you have to keep an eye because Kashkari is gonna start tweeting and the market is gonna his tongue will start move the market. A lot of volatility will be caused by Kashkari. You have to be really careful to place your trades in a way that you survive the slaughter that will be caused by Kashkari, because he would say things that would support dollar. And a lot of people are concerned is gold dropping, dump is coming. I will come to that. It's like brick. I have to first feed you guys with enough information to understand how to trade Forex market in Trump administration. So I can, what do you say? I know that, I have told this information to you guys so you guys are not, dependent on anybody, even not dependent on me. You know what the fuck is going on in the market. That when Trump is gonna come, you don't even need to. Even if I'm busy, something happened to me, I'm back and forth. You guys know what to do. You just go on your USD and buy dollar. That means sell your USD. That's how you're gonna be making insta money. Fucking swing it. As soon as you see a retracement of, sell it. And scalp and swing. Scalp and swing is the way to go. If you are able to hold, sell from the top, it will be more appreciated. But let's come back to what we have this week. This week, after the CPI, I forgot to mention, on Wednesday, after CPI, we have FOMC member Logan and a bunch of other dudes. It's like a mini FOMC, okay? So what you guys will be basically, what the fuck? Going through this week is CPI, FOMC members, and the one to keep an eye on is Kashkari. Everybody else is a fucking loser. He's the boss man after Paul. Third is what do you say? Thursday we have what do you say? Core PPI and unemployment claims, which is of course The fuck am I doing? PPI and unemployment, and I think that's it. So we have Paul too. We have Paul on Friday too. So basically that is fucking sick. That is a mini FOMC, So this is the entire week's plan. We have CPI, we have FOMC members to watch out, and then this is like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday we have to tolerate CPI. Thursday we have to tolerate PPI and unemployment, and on Friday we have to tolerate Powell himself, which is like a mini FOMC. Core retail sales, how can I forget that? Core fucking retail sales, which is basically one of the tool which shows that how strong American economy is doing. If the retail sales are higher, it means more people are employed, more people have jobs, they're spending money, sales are high. Now people are leaving. People come watch and they go away. This is no signal. I'm not here to understand lecture. I'm taking time out to teach you stuff, normal stuff. Why? Because I'm awake all night, all fucking night working, and I wanted to feel blessed today. Let's talk. God knows how many people will benefit from this. But yeah, I hope everything is clear now. Now coming back to how we gonna trade gold, how we gonna trade silver, platinum, and a bunch of other. First of all, these things, first we have to see and understand what Trump wants. Trump wants to build a crypto portfolio. He will spend huge amount of money buying. I mean, he said he's gonna do this when his government comes. So this is why you saw crypto pumping. We saw huge market move because he said so, that he will every day spend a specific amount of money buying specific quantities of cryptocurrencies, filling their American Federal the central bank with set cryptocurrencies, and trying to bring the country out of the so-called debt which America has been going on, because just by buying and storing Bitcoin and is gonna increase the value. What do you say? Sorry, decrease the value of the debt. The US, the debt in which the US economy is for years. And how does American economy come out of this debt? The answer is it doesn't. What you get is a quantitative easing. And what is quantitative easing? I say go print more money. When you go print more money, that means quantitative easing. I'm not gonna fucking say I'm gonna go print more money. I'm gonna say quantitative easing. It's just like a lawyer saying to you, I'm gonna destroy your life. No, it sounds weird, unprofessional. You say I'm gonna fucking sue you. So the business law has different language. Doctors use a specific language. Your artery, this is this fraction. I mean, you want in simple words, human, you'll say your bone is broken. But no, he will take name of the specific bone and specific body part and say he had fracture. A bunch of complications. Like business law has different language. medical different, aviation have different, armies have different. So we in the world of finance, in the world of economics, specifically in the world, you will, these things you won't understand unless there's somebody to, explain it to you. This is why people hear monetary policy, they say, oh, it must be some mumbo. Monetary policy means fucking rate cut or rate hike. Data dependent means that they're gonna move from data to data. That they're gonna, see where the entire economy is headed. Is it economy strong? Is it weak? Do they, what they need to do? Is the labor market weak? Is the labor market strong? Is the inflation high or is the inflation low? CPI, and how will they measure inflation? PCE and CPI and retail sales. If people are spending too much money, it means that they have excess money. They are not saving. They are spending. So how to counter that? Fucking, make things more expensive. So it's like a cycle. Anyways, I don't know why I'm such in a talkative mood today. Maybe I'm tired and overthinking, that's why. But I need to, say these things because, you know, I don't have it in me, I don't know why they to upload a weekly analysis, because I think those people, a lot of, YouTubers, they, post every week, they post weekly analysis video of gold and market, and none of them they give valuable information. The thing is, they upload 10-minute, 12-minute, even 15-minute, not to inform people, they just do it as a routine. They have zero information. They would open up, okay, last week this happened, next week this will happen. It's like reading the punchlines, reading what high impact news is gonna be next week. That's not helpful. You need to understand, you need to how to read financial statement, economic data. Data is more important. This is why I do analysis on live stream on Monday. Look at gold. Is gold moving while I was speaking? No. Gold is still sideways range. Am I buying, selling right now? No. I had trades on Friday. They closed on break even. I'm sitting over here. I'm not giving any signals. I can buy here, scalp in this range, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't need to take every trade. You can scalp. Anybody wants signal, you just scalp. You can just buy over here at 67, take profit at 73. But I don't scalp such a small range. I like big stuff, if you know what I mean. I like big things. Big biggest I mean profits. I don't know, man, I'm fucking tired. I hope this clears a lot, but I still have to say that this week we have 2 whole days to prepare, and in these 2 days you are afraid that market is gonna drop down. Trust me one thing, if dollar index is pumping, that means euro USD is dropping down, dollar is becoming strong. The only thing that will be going up this week is gold, silver and platinum, and natural gas and oil. Everything else, including S&P 500, US 30, Tech 100, crypto, they will all go down, along with euro USD, GBP, USD, The reason is the so-called overbought market and the perma bull. And yeah, I remembered suddenly I was talking about this S&P 500. We have a wedge over here. Now I don't believe in this nonsense wedge and stuff, but there is a thing. The last time S&P 500 was just climbing, and boom, January came, it went down. Now we might get this drop before the January, November and December, you know. We might getting it in November. So you see the resemblance over here? Yes, fucking turn it this shit off. I don't need this. See this resembling over here? Where do you think it's gonna be? It's all-time high, right? At that time the all-time high was almost 4796. Now we touching 6000. 6000 is the price at which the market would, you know, start, you know, fearing. There's always fear in the market when it's climbing, like okay, what if short sell happen? So it's like, who's gonna shoot me? You know, it's like everybody has a gun in their pocket, and you know, they know somebody's gonna fire the first shots and somebody's gonna die, so they're like, I'll be the one to fire, you know, before he kills me. So right now it's all-time high. They're like, somebody's gonna fucking short sell. We don't know who's gonna be, so let me be the, you know, one. If I keep on waiting, somebody else will, you know, close all their fucking longs, and you know, or even, you know, short sell it and take my positions out. It's like Wild West on Wall Street. This is why I call it degenerate traders over there. They don't give a shit. Coming back to gold doing what gold does, touching the 2663, massaging it and going up. It's gonna be sideways range. Don't expect anything. Don't expect any huge moves. One thing to be observed is that this was the previous golden zone area where the, you know, price lifted off. If you guys remember this area, this was our TP1 area, and how this price, you know, comes that to the same area, and this area is a really strong support zone, so the price would, you know, just massage over here. It's gonna do a pullback now. It's gonna go up and start. This might be the anyways, I'm so tired. I don't even think that, you know, I will be able to stream for the New York session. Waiting for the 5-minute candle. It's gonna go up. By the way, what do you say? How much time left for Tokyo close? Okay, thank you. Wait for the pullback exactly at this area where it, PSC rejected. We are getting a nice. We have to wait actually. This is a really nice buy area we are getting. Why wouldn't you sell? No. I was over here since Tokyo session. I did not sell. I don't know, man. If you guys have any question, you can ask me. In the meanwhile, I'll reply to some messages. Guys who are messaging me to join the premium group, please wait. I will reply to your messages after the stream. And if anybody wants to join as a helper on Pro Wolf Trader Discord, please also message me. If you think you have the knowledge, the skills and years of experience, and if you are ready to be a part of Pro Wolf Trader community, you can message me. I am taking interviews today, so you can become a part of Discord community as a helper.